Hey guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get weird messages through songs, so I have one earbud in and one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, hashtag wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, why don't you? wtfLisa eBay. It's random because that's eBay. I always find, like, I throw in why don't you randomly, and it always applies to the energy later. Someone has to tell me. Reading soap and bath bombs are available at WTF Lisa Etsy. Check it out. Why don't you? I don't know. Is that something someone just says repeatedly? Why don't you? It kind of reminds me of Don't You Know, even though it's Why Don't Ya? So I don't know if I'm getting like Midwest Canadian vibes. Don't you know? I don't know. I just Can't Stop Loving You by Michael Jackson and Sita Garrett. Uh, I don't feel like this is love though. Not really. It feels like illusion, like an alien love bite scenario where I don't know if they replicate the twin flame journey, but it's not, it's fake. Or if that's the twin flame journey, it's the fake alien love bite bullshit. It depends. Some people will be mad at me for saying that, but it's like, well, if that doesn't apply to you, then let it go. It could be for someone else, so shut up. I love how everyone likes to think, no, everything's about me. It's really not. Whatever I'm saying applies to the energies. And sometimes when I babble, I find out later when someone confirms for me, hey, this is me and this is how that applies. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'll just say some weird phrase like, why don't ya? And then someone will tell me, that's what they always say. It's weird. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. I think someone loves the idea of something, but it's just not what it is. And if I said, tell me just what would I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you. I think you're gonna have to. It feels very illusion-y, like not real. You know, maybe this is just someone's fantasy world. Well, this Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, but Nine of Swords. It's not real. This Nine of Swords, Two of Cups. You know, the Two of Cups should be love, but this Nine of Swords is anxiety, Eight of Wands. All of this just feels very illusion. You know how I feel. I walked up late too. I hear your voice saying I do. This thing can't go wrong. This feeling so strong. Well, my life ain't worth living if I can't be with you. But you aren't with this person. This person doesn't want anything to do with you. Is the vibe, or they either don't want anything to do with you, or they have no fucking idea because this is your fantasy world, not theirs. I've had this happen where I don't know what it is. I get weird men. Since I was 15, this started. No, I take it back. Since I was younger, because in fifth grade it started. But I get these weird guys that I don't like them at all. And then they are horrifying. In fifth grade it started. This boy, David. I did not like him. He was a jerk. He was rude, obnoxious. He was ugly. I did not like him. And strangely, he looks like the main Karmic in my adult life, who has been a nightmare. But they're different people. It's weird. Anyway, he would write me weird notes, and then he would call my house, and my parents were like, you're in fifth grade. You're not allowed to get calls from boys. And I'm like, thank you. The one time that rule is awesome. I had to talk to his parents over and over. We were pulled into the principal's office because he wouldn't leave me alone. And one day, like, I had gotten this, sorry for this, the story, but maybe someone relates. I believe in each one, teach one. And I think I'm getting this energy because I've dealt with it. And it's easier for someone who knows the energy to talk about it. Anyway, I got In Summer from Frozen. Josh Gad. Do you remember the snowman? In summer. But he's a snowman. Fantasy world. Anyway, I got this cardigan 5th grade for Christmas, and I loved it. I wore it too much. But I loved it. You know, it was the one time my mom bought me something, clothes that one fit, that I wasn't allergic to because certain materials, and then it was actually cute. Like, she had horrible taste. But the one time she bought me some, I overwore it. I was like, I love this. He fucking ripped it. We were just on the playground. I was walking with my friends, and he decided to tackle me for no reason. Because, you know, what girl doesn't want to be tackled by a guy she's literally had her parents have to come to the fucking principal to? And he totally tore my sweater, and then I really hated him, and he just still never let it go. But this got him to leave me alone for a while. Eventually, you know what stopped it? I fucking moved. And not because of him. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in the summer and I'll be a happy snowman. It doesn't make sense. This fantasy world, this person, high priestess, star, they've created 3 cups. In their mind, this person is it, Queen of Cups. But 7 of Swords are lying to themselves, this emperor. So, and there could be a femme doing this to a masculine, take the energy as it resonates as energy. But it really does feel like a karmic male. Some fantasy world with a woman he probably doesn't even know or know well. I'm going to tell him, don't you dare. In summer! But you're a snowman, buddy. You're gonna melt in summer. This one's summer, and you can't get near the light. I play that funky music by Vanilla Ice. Talk about this Vanilla Ice guy wants. Vanilla Ice wants to get in with Beyonce. I don't think so. It just doesn't make any sense. So maybe this guy's been telling people too that this little fantasy world, but playing it off as real. Maybe people are starting to figure out this guy is nuts. I'm back, and I'm bringing the bell. Butterfly girls yell. Oh no, the lyrics just stopped. I don't even know. The lyrics aren't even right. That's so funny. This guy's gonna try to show up. Maybe if it's someone you've dealt with in the past, or it's just someone you don't know, he's gonna make his move, and it's just gonna be showing up like Vanilla Ice. King of Coins, but 5 of Cups. This is all 4 of Wands wrong. 3 of Wands. This man, this higher fun energy. He could be married with this Queen of Coins, Moon, and Judgment, or he's just too fucking old, and you're looking at him like, okay, there's a reason why he's not married. He is such a mess. Knight of Coins, Hangman, and Vanilla Ice making a move to Beyonce. Hey, Jay-Z's in trouble. It's like, no, Vanilla Ice, no. Stay. The lyrics are wrong, and then they just stop. Like, I don't even know. So I have to try to repeat after he says it. Knock on some wood, boy. Good luck. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yes, he says it. I'm like Samson. Samson and the lion. Don't denying. I don't know what he says. Partying. Getting to the bag. But played out. I don't know if this person's going to try to stage a... Oh, funny running into you here, even though they probably stalked your social media or talked to some people to figure out where you'd be, or if they're going to try to come across like, hey, I'm really cool, but play this funky music, white boy. It's like, nah, sir, you live in a fantasy world. It's the energy, too, of those older guys who still seem to think they're young and hip, and they just annoy younger women. Some women go out with them for free stuff, but they don't really plan on taking this person seriously. Vanilla Ice, yep, coming hard like a rhino. Something like a wino. This is so stupid. This song is so dumb. Mean bitch codependency had in the clouds. They could be saying, like, oh, she didn't go out with me because she's a whore. Which is like, well, she would go out with you if she was a whore. The fact that she's not a whore. Or they could say you're just a mean bitch. That's why you're like that, blah, 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 blah. But they're the ones stuck in love. This could be a repeat person. I've had those. It didn't just end with David in 5th grade. I'm not going to go through the history of my stalkers, but then there was Kevin in my sophomore year of school. And he would show up at my house. Horrifying incidences. I was camping with some friends at a friend's house in their yard, and he and his friend just showed up with their sleeping bags, and then they tried to assault me later, but luckily my friends are around, and it gets bad. Obsession's not good. I've had so many of these guys that I tell them no, and they just can't let it go. It's like they have to knock me down a peg, and this is that vibe, you know what I mean? Or the energy, too, is if you went with this Vanilla Ice type, you would descend. Who wants to do that? Why would I lower myself for you? I'm happy it's over. Play that music. Funky, funky music. Go, white boy, go, white boy, go. Go, white boy, go, white boy, go. That's what they're saying in my ear. Then I'm boogie and play the funky music till you die. This could be one of those things, too, where an ex that you just want nothing to do with their next for a reason comes back and they're like, want to give it a second shot? And it's like, no. I'm happy it's over and I hope you're happy for me. Nah, thanks, man. I know you're watching me. I know you're lurking. I know you're being weird. But yes, it is too late. It ain't happening. Whether it's a former one or a new one who's trying again, because sometimes they operate in the same energy, so it'll feel like, oh, that sex is coming back, but it's a new person. It's just similar energy. They're hive-minded. It's like, why do I always get these vanilla ice ass creepy motherfuckers? I'm not looking for you, bitch. 5 of Wands, death. It's a no-go. Lover's energy, 5 of coins. It would never work. You're not interested. They're not interesting. None of this works. But in their mind, Page of Wands, they're like, yes, 3 of coins. I will elevate King of Cups with this one. 8 of coins, Ace of Cups. But you're like, I'm not willing to lower myself for you.